Do you know who Indra is? We've heard the name in so many stories, right? But what does the word Indra really mean? We often hear in our stories that whenever a sage or demon begins to meditate, Indra trying to disrupt his meditation by sending Apsaras. Why? What's the deeper meaning behind this? Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to Corporate Daaduji, your guide for personal and professional growth. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into something that may seem mythological, but has a powerful message for our modern lives: the story of Indra, our senses, and the meaning of true self-control. The deeper meaning of Indra. Let's start with Indra. In our ancient stories, whenever a sage or monk begins intense meditation penance, Indra gets worried. He sends Apsaras like Menaka and Urvashi to distract them. But have you ever wondered why? What does Indra represent? Indra isn't just a king of gods. The word Indra actually relates to our senses. The word Indran is a variation of Indra. The word Indriya, senses, is derived from Indra. All our worldly senses derive their source of energy from Indra. The source of energy behind all our senses, sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, is symbolized by Indra. That's why the word Indriya, which means sensor, comes from Indra. Now, when someone starts meditating or doing penance, what are they trying to do? They're trying to control these senses. That's why in our stories, when Indra's throne shakes, it signifies that the power of the senses is weakening. The more we meditate or focus, the more we gain control over our senses. According to the law of inertia, the senses respond vigorously to inner forces, primarily targeting the mind, which is the strongest sense. The power of the senses starts to weaken as the person gains control over them. But the senses don't give up easily. That's why Indra sends the Apsaras to distract the meditating sage. These Apsaras represent our distractions. Menaka, Urvashi, and Ramba, each of them is a symbol of different types of distractions that pull us away from our focus. Symbolism of the Apsaras' distractions. You may not have noticed the significance of the names of celestial nymphs Apsaras. Do you know the meaning of Urvashi? It means the one who captivates the heart. She represents the impulses and temptations that attack our minds. As soon as the power of the senses is weakened and you move beyond the darkness, if you fall under the influence of the senses, your conscious energy dissipates, leaving you as merely material, as worldly power takes over. Your spiritual consciousness is lost. And Ramba? Ramba represents the earthly, sensual pleasures, the distractions that tempt us with momentary joys. These impulses test our resolve just when we are close to success. And Menaka? Her name means one who causes the mind to shake. She represents the sensual distractions we face in life, the temptations of physical pleasure, emotional indulgence, and worldly desires that can cause even the strongest minds to waver. In the famous story of the sage Vishwamitra, Indra sent Menaka to distract him from his penance. Vishwamitra's focus was broken because of her beauty and charm. This shows that even the greatest minds can be tempted by sensual pleasures. Menaka represents the pull of these earthly delights that can make us lose sight of our higher goals. The battle within. Think about it whenever you try to focus, whether it's meditation or just working towards a goal. Don't distractions appear? That's Indra's Apsaras. The distractions attack your mind, which is the most powerful sense. They try to pull you away from your goal, whether it's through temptation, laziness, or doubt. Our sages told us this story to teach us that self-control is a battle with our own senses. The moment you lose control over your senses, your consciousness or spiritual energy weakens. You become stuck in the material world chasing things that are temporary, losing sight of your true potential. Applying the story to modern life. Now, let's bring this story into our daily lives. Indra and the Apsaras aren't just mythological figures. They are the distractions we face every day, whether it's a phone notification, a tempting treat when we're on a diet, or that urge to procrastinate. When you're working on an important project and a notification pops up on your phone that's your own Menaka, Urvashi, or Ramba trying to distract you. And what happens when we give in to these distractions? We lose focus and our progress slows down. This is exactly what the story of Indra teaches us. Key takeaway: how to master our senses. So what can we learn from this ancient story? Let's break it down. 1. Indra represents our senses, the constant pull of the material world. 2. Apsaras like Menaka, Urvashi, and Ramba symbolize distractions, the temptations that arise when we try to focus on higher goals. 3. Self-control is key whether you're meditating, working, or sticking to a plan. Controlling your senses is crucial. 4. Stay focused. The power to resist distractions can make the difference between success and failure. My dear friends, just like the sages in the ancient stories, we can also gain mastery over our senses by cultivating self-discipline and focus. Every time a Menaka or a Urvashi, a distraction tries to break your concentration, remember the story of Indra. Stay focused, stay strong, and keep your eyes on your goals. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-control and focus. Until next time, this is Corporate Daaduji signing off. Stay disciplined and stay unstoppable. Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this message useful. See you in the next video, my dear friends.